All right, how y'all doing? Y'all ready for that beat to hit? All right, we are back in the trenches. We are back in the forest. Honey, did y'all see that Wendy Williams documentary? Where is Wendy? Wendy is gone. Wendy ain't coming back. Okay? Listen, this documentary, you know what it made people do? It made people say, okay, we give up. We not looking for no Wendy no more. Okay? Because we see, man, did y'all see that? That is so sad and depressing. Who want to sit up there and interview with Wendy with them eyes looking at them like that? And then she can't crack no jokes on somebody in that type of condition. Because if they crack jokes on her, then it's going to be a problem, right? Oh, don't do that. You know, she's going through something. And people still don't feel sorry for her because she was a narcissist so many years and she ruined a lot of people for so many years. So just because you fall ill, it doesn't make people all of a sudden feel sorry. Matter of fact, people are saying this might be karma. As harsh as it may sound, honey, when she showed them foots, did you see them big ass feet that she had on? I said, oh, Lord have mercy. I better stop talking about people. Girl, it made me quench my pearls. I said, is this a curse? Is this what's going to happen to all these gossipers? All these people out here gossiping about people. Are they going to have a tragic ending like this? And she's still young. Y'all better careful what y'all say about people. How you doing? Descript to how you doing? So yes, I have the phone lines open. My phone lines are always open. You can always call me if you agree. If you disagree, feel free to call in. We want to hear what you have to say about all this madness. All right? Oh my goodness. Y'all ready to start? All right, DJ, stop the beat. So we are here back again, and I just want to say thank everyone for being here, supporting this channel, The Messy Sweet Spot. I ask y'all, can y'all please get these likes up? We only got 22 likes, and you guys know I desperately need to be pushing the algorithm. So I'm going to ask you guys to please like this video, and if you call in right now, I will pick up. Okay, you don't have to wait. I know you guys do not like waiting when it comes to phone calls. So if you call in right now, we don't have any phone calls, so call in now. So I saw some of it. I could not watch every part of it because them big eyes was so distracting. And to have the nerve of people to say, well, who you want to interview next? She gonna say some Diddy. She said some other people who... Come on now. How can you interview with somebody when she's lashing out at people? She's saying horrible remarks. She's not in her right frame of mind. It's not going to go well. So I don't know if they're just saying this to her to make her feel good while she's doing her last days. You know, it definitely feels like they are enabling her. I hear a lot of people say that. She drinks so much. And she's still at the point where she want to drink what she want to drink. They keep telling her, no, 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 no. And she keeps saying, yes, 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 yes. And then, I don't know, do you be strict with a person? Do you say, Wendy, get your butt down. You're not drinking. Can you yell at a person like that? I don't think you can yell at them because they're not mentally there and they don't understand. It's fragments of it. And yes, she might say some words or she might say to some sentences. She might express herself, but at the same time, this is not a fully functioning person with common sense, you know? So people see, oh, well, she said she wanted this. She can speak very well. No, she cannot. She is not properly functioning well. Anybody with common sense and brains can see that. She is a liability if you put her up there to interview anybody. Wendy Williams has a reputation of always being catty and nasty to people. She is in no condition to be catty or natty to anybody. Because if they come back to her, then it's going to be horrible, you know. So but we do got phone calls. I did have another phone call. What y'all do? Y'all so impatient. But you know, I put the phone callers first. Calling from 111. You are live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Hi, beautiful. How you doing?
Hey baby, how you doing? I'm so glad you called me. Let's talk.
Let's talk on a nurse's level and protocol. You see, this is where when Wendy Williams was okay, she was trying to write her book and going through a crisis of divorce, having a baby on her, has took her down to a third level. And that means she was depressed. She lost her mind. And remember, she had to wind up taking care of him. And this woman who came over into her life, she's not American. So a lot of these dark-skinned women is not a miracle. But she got a handler. You see, that handler, whoever's trying to be the guardian, has no right to protocol. She isn't supposed to be giving information or forcing Wendy Williams to do what she's supposed to have done before she fell ill. Because there ain't no doctor put anything out. That's a protocol, and you can call HIPAA law. You can be sued because even though what she's going through, people might know, but somebody went in her records off the books, and they want to make money because they don't know where she is. And for us, I know she might be with that son. Quiet as a pickle, but what don't happen in the past, somebody leaked that information out. That's what they do to us. They want to milk us.
You know what I'm reminded of?
The middle class.
When you say leaking information out, you know what I'm reminded of? And don't mind, just speak up louder if you can, because you know my audience, they like it loud. But
Yes.
I'm reminded when
Yes,
Tasha K, do you remember when Tasha K got that lady on the hospital to find out who got pregnant at what hospital? What? And
And
nowadays,
she needs to be fired because you.
Nowadays, you know, ain't nothing private. They gonna dig, they gonna dox.
But it is private because it's a data breach, and when you let it out, somebody's gonna be sued. That's your right to step up because at her age, she's not no senior citizen, and no doctor. You cannot go in those records, and whoever that nurse is giving that information out like that, you get them and you sue them. That's how you even the score. Because people don't have no rights. There's two parts of the system to the courts. Don't believe you can't because I'm a nurse. And I know doggone well when I go to work, I forget about it. When I get off, I may go home and take a little wine, and I'm not going to talk about nobody because it is a payday for them. You can't do that. They'll take your license, and golly, you will have to pay because that's what you have to call professional insurance. Professional insurance, you have to carry it when you lie on somebody or you bodily harm somebody or anybody get hurt. People don't tell you all these things, okay? And a doctor don't play because if it's not coming from her doctor making an announcement to the world, nobody else has the right. Everybody's speculating because she has a handler. The guardian, maybe they need to get rid of her because she's a social worker. And if she's a lawyer, no lawyer over her, she's going against it to fight it because, number one, they're trying to say, well, she had DACA. But people can blame you. They can say you drank all this.
All right. Well, guess what? You got the phone lines lit. When you start talking, people start calling in. So I'm going to put you on hold because I want to come back with you. Calling from 813, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Hi, Gigi. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? I'm so glad you called me.
I'm glad I called you, child. This Wendy Williams situation here, boy, I tell you, I always figured something was going to happen just for the simple fact that she just gossips so damn much. She gossips about everybody. And so this is, I feel, in my opinion, that this is karma. But, you know, everybody's guilty of it. But because she's on such a big platform, and we're seeing this live in front of our eyes, how it happens, how people get their karma, and it's sickening. in a way. It makes me think, like, dang, you know, me being in the health field, seeing all these people, and it is like that. Like you see on the special where she's actually, you know, saying things over and over and over again. It's not even making any sense. Her eyes are bugging out. You know, you try to have a articulate conversation with her, and she can't even. She's not even grasping what you're talking about. You know, it is really sad. It's
I gotta
so
interrupt,
sad.
and I agree with you. A lot of people feel that way. This is karma, and you're right. Them big eyes, they're very distracting. If that person, the person you guys seen on that documentary, if she was not Wendy Williams, if you take away all that and you scratch it and you just take that individual and you say, do you guys want to produce a show with that person? Hell no, she's not right. The only reason why people are giving her somewhat of a pass because they're still comparing her to the old Wendy Williams. They're still hoping that Wendy Williams is going to come. She's not coming no more, y'all. Y'all can throw that hope away.
No, ma'am.
And a lot of people feel
She
that.
gone.
I grew up back in the day, and they always would talk about people that gossip. You know, gossipers back in the day, it was seen as a horrible thing. You're around here gossiping about people, you're going to get your karma because what you say about people, it hurts to a certain degree in what you expose and do all that. And just to see that was her life was about. Now she is in a place where she does not have any friends, where all she's surrounded by are enemies and vultures, and just her health has declined. Her husband, who she felt that was a ride or die, betrayed her in the worst way. Her story is so horrific. It is so like, oh my God, I would never want to be a Wendy Williams. Listen, I'm looking at this shit. I said, I got to stop gossiping, y'all. Look, because God not blessing gossipers. God is not blessing gossipers, honey. And they say she is so young still. You know, she's elder, but she's young to have all those conditions come up on her. And then to displace it for the world to see, I don't know what they thought that people were thinking. I don't know if they have really noticed what's going on social media, how everybody is getting talked about, everybody getting dragged. People don't be having no heart like that. Oh, I'm going to feel sorry for her and I love her. They don't care about Wendy Williams. They don't even know Wendy Williams. They know Wendy Williams from her job, from her roasting people, from her shading people, from her exposing, her doing the news. And that is not Wendy Williams. That is Wendy Williams, but that is not who she is. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a two different.
Right.
Your business and who you are behind the scenes. I don't think we have yet to really know who Wendy Williams is behind the scenes. I don't think we'll ever find that out. But when I was looking at the documentary, they was trying to pull out the Wendy Williams everyone once knew. And I'm assuming that's why they showcased her being so horrible and mean. Because Wendy Williams had a reputation of being like, what is that lady named? The Devil Wears Prada. You know, that type of meanness. If you looked at The Devil Wears Prada, you know who I'm talking about. I forgot her character name. Yes. She was at the top, but she was so nasty. She was very cruel. She was a narcissist. And, you know, people love those characters when they're in their right frame of mind. However, she is not that strong anymore. And you definitely seen her out of her mind and just weak and very vulnerable. And it is a sad state. It's very depressing. I couldn't even finish watching it all the way through. I had to look back at the Kelly with the Tyler Perry movie because it was just so damn depressing. I'm like, damn, I don't want to be depressed today.
Yes.
But go ahead.
Yes, I do feel bad for her in a way. But like you were saying, we don't really know her. We only know her from TV. I don't think we'll ever get to know who she really is. And also because look at the way she is right now. She has dementia. We'll never know who she really is because her character is gone, and her personally, how she is around her family, she's going to be completely different. You know, so we're not going to get to see that. So, and it's just a trickle down effect where she's just declining so bad. It's really
Yeah.
bad.
And I got nothing to say. Now, for me, I feel that some people might say, well, is Wendy Williams, is she the same all the way through? The person you see on TV, is she the same person behind the scenes? I disagree. The only reason why I disagree, and I know back in the days when I was coming up, they wanted to showcase like who they were on TV. They like who they were. You know, they didn't want to show their other side. They didn't have to. It was part of the business. Nowadays on social media, everybody is oversharing. Everybody want to show you everything, what type of panties they
Yes.
got. It's just too much for me.
When they take
But
a dump, everything.
it's just too much. I don't
And
want
it's
to
a
know all
shame.
that shit. But you know, the world have changed, and this is what it comes to. But I feel that the Wendy Williams that was sitting on that chair is not the same Wendy that would take a cheating ass husband. I mean, this man was really cheating on you for a while. Ain't no way she's that naive and dumb and gullible. The Wendy Williams that we knew, because she would tell somebody in a heartbeat, leave him, you do this, you do that.
Right.
So I want to know, who is that girl, who is that woman that accepted him to do all this cheating, and how did you feel about it? Now, on the documentary recently, she said it was easy. She said, you know, he called, he told her, and she said, bye, I don't want nothing to do with the baby, her, or you're done. I disagree with that. I think it was way more. I mean, she's still a human. I mean, that is so like robotic. Like, okay, I'm just done. I have no
They
feelings.
had the whole affair.
Huh?
That whole affair went on with the Sharina girl, went on for over a decade. She knew about this. You know, she was just so in the spotlight, wanted the spotlight to be on her in that show that it just everything went in over her head. She was just so focused on that, and it made her go crazy. I think she made herself, with her fame and what was going on behind closed doors, it literally drove her crazy.
That was a fear of hers too, and that's why she never really brought it up. I think the real Wendy Williams, if she was the same person behind the scenes, I could see her saying, listen, y'all, I got to tell y'all, I want to expose my cheating ass husband. Look, this is a girl that my husband is cheating with. And I just found that out. Could you imagine that if she would expose Kevin for the world to see exactly when she found that out? That is the Wendy Williams that people knew, but she had a different side because it was also like she protected him from that judgment, you know? So it definitely was a different side of her that we would never get to see, and why she decided to be with that guy and do all this and all that, and why she allows it. It's interesting. But hold on, I'm going to put you on hold real quick. I got somebody to put the hand up, 773. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
First of all, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Only thing I have to say is it goes back to Jamie Foxx. It goes back to Hollywood. I really believe that Wendy Williams was getting herself back together. She really was. When she was in the hospital, she was getting herself back together. I think that Wendy Williams knows a lot of stuff about Hollywood, and I just think that they're trying to take her out like they were trying to take Jamie Foxx out, because she knows too much. And she had the documentary coming out about that Illuminati stuff. So I just think that they're trying to take her out the same way they were trying to take Jamie Foxx out. They were just trying to take her out. But I'm thinking that they probably put something in her drink, like a Mickey or something. They put something in her drink to make her man forget what's going on. And that's just what I believe. She all the son just had dementia. She's 59 years old. At 59 years old, you don't blank out like that and say, oh, she got dementia. I just don't believe that. I believe that Hollywood got to her and they're trying to take her out the same way they were trying to take Jamie Foxx out. She knows too much. And they don't want her to put nothing out. And that's just what I believe.
All right. Well, that is something that we can chew on. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling and letting us know about that. Now, 111, did you hear that caller? What were your thoughts about that? Do you think that Wendy Williams, she was about to expose Hollywood and they put something in her drink to make her delirious?
Didn't they take the other white lady out, Obama?
Huh?
Didn't they take the other white lady who was like Wendy Williams? I forgot her name, but she had that short hair and she was in her 80s. And then they take her out about Obama.
I have no idea who we're talking about. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me put it like this. He's on point. And another thing, if you look at Jamie Foxx's eyes, look at her eyes. That's no lie. They're in the hospital and every other groups are doing that to us. They nickel the milk, I told you.
Okay.
They want that bread.
All right.
And yes, she's been set up, and y'all need to wake up and pray.
All right.
She's not the only one, but the handler. She needs to get rid of the lady who's over her because that's the problem. And I told you she's down there with her son. Her family's trying to get her. That's no lie. And I'm out.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. Calling from 831-813. Now, you hear this conversation that's going on this live. Do you agree with the other callers that Wendy Williams was about to expose Hollywood and they put something in her drink to make her delirious? What are your thoughts?
Me personally, no, I don't. I honestly don't. I think that she is an alcoholic. And being in the field, I've seen it happen. People with dementia getting dementia, that the type of dementia that she has from drinking so much. It's so common. It is so common. You have no idea. And I really do believe she does. She knows a lot of people in Hollywood. She knows the drama, and she's not afraid to speak her mind. But I think the fact that she drank so much, it screwed her mind up. It made her crazy. And not only that, her personal life with Kevin and the whole he was with Sharina, that whole situation, I think that, and then the fact that Sharina got pregnant with a little baby girl and she always wanted one, I think that it was just so much. It was just so much weight on her shoulders, and then trying to keep that number one talk show. I mean, she was, a lot of people compared her to Oprah, just with how popular she was in our time. And I think it just got to, I think she literally snapped and went crazy. I really do believe that. And from the bottom of my heart, I do. I am so serious, Gigi. I really do.
Got it.
And
I don't know why I thought about this, but do you think Jaguar would be great for like a TV show like a Wendy?
Jaguar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but she better be careful now. Jaguar, right? She's one of the ones that I think that the first call after I did, that's one that they'll target. I think they'll go after her more than Wendy because she's straight no chaser as well. But I mean, what do you think? You think she'll be okay? She would do okay, Jaguar? In that position?
You know what? I just threw that question out there because it just popped in my head when you were talking about, Wendy Williams, and I was just thinking about different people I can see gossiping and just, spilling the tea so creatively. And I thought about Jack. Now,
Right.
I don't know. I just know that it's something about Jack that people loves. People love Jack Wire, right?
Yes.
How she comes off is she's very well spoken. Wendy is very well spoken. These two ladies are very well spoken. And how they tell stories, they are great storytellers. I don't know too many people that can really tell a story like Jaguar or Wendy. They're great storytellers. So let's give a big old thank you to Trey, donating $2. Trey said, hell no. I wish Trey would call in. Okay.
Come on, Trey, call in,
Call
call
in.
in.
Okay, 813. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to keep you as a co host really quickly if you don't mind. Calling from
Okay.
740. You're live on the air. How you doing? What are your thoughts about all of this? 740. Are you there? All right. 740. I'm going to put you back on hold. Calling from anonymous number 111. You are live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Hey, TJ. I was going to say that I agree with the other caller. If you put out any information about people's, like, STIs or STDs, then you can get your license revoked. You can also get jail time, and also you can get sued sued for all of your assets. So say for, like, if I said, like, I had AIDS.
What? Okay, you don't have to go there. We get what you're trying to say. Let me get your ass off the line, okay? What the hell is going on? Calling for four. I'm trying to be nice and patient. You see, they was really working my patience. You should see my face.
Oh, my Lord.
Calling from
Oh,
414.
Lord Jesus.
You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Is that me, Gigi?
Yes, it is.
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby.
Lord have mercy. Let us all pray. Hallelujah. Oh, my goodness.
We
I
need it.
just tried to watch the Lifetime, and I couldn't get through 10 minutes of it
Me
without
neither.
getting emotional. I was like, I'm not going to participate in exploiting this situation by watching. I can't watch somebody be degraded when they are sick. And Miss Wendy is, God bless her, she's in my prayers. Somewhere along the line, she is long gone.
She's gone. She is
and
gone. And this is not
and
what
her
people
mama
want.
died.
Right, I'm sorry, but this is not what people wanted to see. They wanted
No,
to have
no,
the feeling
no.
of the Wendy Williams. When we go to the Wendy Williams show, we're not getting depressed. When we go to the Wendy Williams show, we don't think it's sad or scary. We feeling like, ooh, child, did you get into that? Honey, did you see how she did that? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
You know,
Right
people
now,
wanted that feel. But to see this, it's almost like, you know, they serve you for a dessert and you taste it and it tastes like shit and you want to just spit it out. That's just how I felt with it.
You have been a wonderful outlet for me too, and I'm so glad I got through because I needed to speak to somebody, you know, and I'm glad you're there for us and for
Yes.
your show and your podcast and you're there when I need you, and I need you right now because I just need to express that dementia is there's several stages of dementia, and right now Wendy is probably in the hardest stage to accept is the angry stage when you just go through an angry period where you think everybody is against you. When one minute you want to participate, next minute you're very combative, and there's no business being on television. Okay, there's no reason why we should have to watch this because we don't have to know everything about Miss Wendy. I've seen enough to know that I'm not going to participate, and I encourage all spiritual people out there to pray for Wendy. Don't participate by watching. The gossip works in the worst way is that it's like watching a train wreck.
Yes.
You know the train is coming. We can't take our eyes away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take our eyes away and not pour our energy into watching somebody beautiful, somebody who's not perfect, but had skills and was a beacon for joy in my life and comedy. Despite being a gossip columnist, she always put her heart on the line. I'm sorry, that's how I feel.
I feel
And right
that
now,
same way. It almost.
we need
Do
to,
you ever see the women that or the men that's 600 pounds? It felt like I was watching
I
that
can't
type of
wait.
show, like a people
Exactly.
with disabled a mental illness show. It didn't feel like I was watching a
It,
Wendy Williams. Usually it'd be like, get yourself together, girl, and then we're gonna come back. But if you ain't got yourself together, let's just keep it a wrap. That's not the last image we want the people to have of you
no, ma'am.
like this. Because what is next after this? After this, then what? This is
It's
it.
death. And I don't have to watch. I don't need to watch. But I can be prayerful. I believe in the power of prayer, y'all.
Yes.
And let us all just not participate this way. Let's participate in prayer and unity and send out a message to Wendy that we're not going to watch this special. We're going to pray for you and know that your audience is out there and loves you. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, and I thank you for calling and expressing that. We need more callers. All right, I'm gonna let her go. But you know what else I'm reminded of? I know this is out of the order. Do you remember back in the day when I shouldn't have said it, but I'm gonna say it because I thought about it, and I don't even know if this goes to this. But I thought about Nicki Minaj when she was doing all that rant, and it's like, oh my God, why is she doing this? This is not what people want to see. We don't want to remember you this way, especially when we put you on such a pedestal. And then I will remember when Nicki Minaj was beefing with Little Kim, and Little Kim was acting unhinged. And Nicki Minaj says, she got on that podium, she says, you could have had a reputation as an icon, but now you're gonna go down in history as a loser. Okay? I don't know why I thought about that, but it just came out of my head. And I just wanted to express it. A13,
That
what
was
are your
very
thoughts?
random.
Huh?
That was very random.
It was. I don't know how it
Yeah,
correlate, but that's my thought just popped on up.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you sound like me. Oh my goodness.
All
But yeah,
right.
that was funny.
All right, let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 516. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this? 516. Okay, they hung up. Calling from 760. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts? 760.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, I thought you was playing on my line for a minute.
No, I would never play calling you. You gonna cuss me out. I ain't playing with you, girl.
Good. I'm glad you know.
What's up?
Good.
What's
I'm
up?
glad you
I
called.
love you.
I love you more.
I
What are
love
your
you.
thoughts about this?
Girl, it ain't karma. Wendy was doing her job. If it was karma, everybody in the choir would be dead. The
Wow.
National Enquirer, they all be dead. Gigi?
Well, the thing is,
So
we don't know
Oprah.
what the National Choir got going on because we don't know them. National Choir, that's
Oprah's
just
still
a
alive.
company. But Oprah,
Oprah fat ass still alive.
but nobody
Oh,
likes
I cuss. I'm
Oprah. If you
sorry.
looked at Oprah and the reputation that black people, Oprah get exposed all the time. So Oprah, she has
I'm
a bad
glad.
too. Everybody has a bad. Everybody is getting it. But the National Enquirer
glad.
is just like the Wendy Williams show. It is a company. And
I
they can
cried
switch
the whole
out
time.
different
I cried
people.
the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. About the
Yep.
show. Talk about it. What was your
I
experience watching
cried.
it?
I cried. Because I've been watching her since day one, Gigi. Since day one. That's my girl. I cried. It was so sad.
It was, wasn't it? So, and you've been watching and listening to her since she was on the radio?
No, since she been on TV. Since she been on TV, you know. But all they gotta do is just keep that liquor from her. I don't get it when, it don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's buying that alcohol, Gigi.
Who do you think is buying that alcohol?
That Will guy.
The manager.
Yes, sir. That
Yeah.
Will guy.
How did you feel about Will?
That Will. I don't like him. He's another Kevin.
Yeah. He to remind you of
He's
Kevin.
another. Yeah, he looked just like him. She got a type. She got a type. You know.
I didn't like when he was like, I got to make sure I'm looking good. I said, Nick, this is not about you looking good. How could you care about you looking good when you know Wendy Williams looking bad? Y'all got her looking the feet all out. Y'all not hiding her feet. You know Wendy Williams don't want to show them feet like that. And then you got her with no wigs on. You got her buck-eyed looking crazy. But you care about what you look like? That sound awkward. And then when the man behind the camera asks Wendy, you know, Will, why are we asking about damn Will? I don't want to know about Will. Then she gonna cry when it comes up to Will and asks Will to give her a hug. And Will gonna win up and got his big back ass up and give her a hug. I said, what type of relationship is this? This don't seem right. This don't seem like a normal manager and thing. They got something else going on. I don't know what Will is doing.
He's smashing her.
He doing something.
He's smashing.
Cause she is like very emotional when it comes to Will. Like it's more to it.
Cause he's smashing her. That's why he been smashing her from day one. Gigi.
You know, I believe it's a lot nowadays. I don't know what they're putting in this water, but a lot of younger men are going for older women. You know, if you notice.
It's going to your booty.
Oh, Lord. Shit.
You better leave that pizza alone, girl.
But yeah, what else did you have to say about Wendy?
She need her son there. And that Will guy need to go.
Some people want to know, why can't she have her son there? Why can't her son be there with her? What is your...
Because he don't want her to drink.
Okay.
He don't want her. He hates alcohol. That's what she said.
So where is she getting it from? Why aren't the son come out here and say she getting the drink from X, Y, and Z?
She getting it either from that assistant or Will.
So why ain't the
driver
son coming out and say she's getting she getting the alcohol from X, Y, and Z? And what's stopping the son from being up there with her? What's stopping him?
Will.
How is Will stopping him?
Well, Wendy or Will.
What? I said, how is Will stopping him?
Not giving him the money to come, I guess.
Girl, not giving him the money. Listen, ain't he a grown... Listen, he better get on this TikTok and start making some damn money and be independent and start making boss moves. Shit. How old? Ain't he over than 18?
He's 21.
Girl, come on now. He's independent. Shit. He could get a job and work. He's spoiled. I guess Wendy Williams was...
Gigi, that boy been in a $80,000 high rise a month. He's spoiled.
But she could still... What a father. He's not teaching his son discipline and be a hard-working man and get money on his own? I guess not.
His father was elite.
Well, ain't that some shit right there? So what the son gonna do? Try to leech off a woman? Well, honey, he need to go to Hollywood and try to get one of these lonely ass women. Shit, you see Keke Palmer? He could have got her ass for the taking. Okay, because Keke Palmer sure letting these niggas leech off to her ass. So he better go to
you. I listen to you 24/7. You funny.
Oh, thank you. But he better start going to these Hollywood and get him one of these black girls that's desperate for love. You know, they say Atlanta women, they full of them. There's so many beautiful women here in Atlanta, and they don't got no man. Ain't that some shit?
He's a cutie pie too.
Yeah, he better come to Atlanta and get a piece. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, if you get some time, check out Daishiki on Facebook.
Okay, who is that?
She's a transgender, but she be cussing out the females be coming at her because she look way better. She's got her breast done, and she takes hormone pills.
Why you want me
She
looking
takes
at that
hormones.
shit? Why you want me looking at
Because
this shit?
Because those females be coming at her, and she be cussing them out.
Girl, I don't
She
want to
be
look
cussing
at.
them.
I don't want to look at Miss Netta, but they forced me. They forced that
Miss
shit in my
Netta.
face. So what
had
you?
me looking
Why,
at
why would I
Miss
want to
Netta
go
this
look
morning.
at a transgender getting some breasts and shit? Huh?
No, she got them. She just got them. But Miss Netta, you had me looking at Miss Netta. That's what like cracked me up this morning. Miss Netta be talking, but she just.
Hold the fuck up, cause
That
you
she-
laughing at all these motherfuckers. Do I remind you of a Miss
That
Netta?
she-
Huh? Do
No,
I?
no.
Okay.
Daishiki, she be telling those women be coming at Daishiki because she look way, but she only like in her 20s, and they be because she had she said
Okay,
those
hold
men,
on. You
they
gonna have
wouldn't-
to look. I don't think these audience want to hear all that shit, but I appreciate
Wait a
you.
minute.
I gotta look it up. I'll look it up
Okay.
though. All right.
Okay, she on Facebook.
All right.
Daishiki, D.I.
Get that shit out of here. Calling from 740. We gonna come back. we gonna spin the block. Are you there? 740. We spinning the block. Okay. Well, that's over with. 816. You still okay? Hold on. 347. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. Okay, you done hung up. So, 813, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. So, what are your thoughts about everybody commentary on Miss Wendy? I know one caller we're talking
I don't know
about
what you.
that her son wants to be with her. What is stopping her son from being with her?
Himself. He can go there and be with his mother if he wanted to. You know what I mean? I believe so if he really, really, really wanted to. Because there's her and her sister as well. They all should know exactly where she's at. I understand she's under, certain terms where she can't speak to her family, but there's a way that he can speak to his mother and find a way to get to her if he really, really wanted to. I believe so.
If I was him, ain't no way I'd be all these states away from my mama. I'm moving right in New York. Wherever my mama is, I'm going to be right there. Okay? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I will even sign up and I say, I want to work for you. I want to be your assistant. And I still go to school online. Shit, you can still go to school online. So I have no idea why. When he was speaking during that documentary, I guess he's just a straight, he talks. I mean, he talks nice, but it was not a lot of emotion involved. It was just more, I don't know. I was like, well, at least he's focused and he's not moving and fidgeting all around. Him and his nephew, his cousin, those two, those young boys.
Right.
But what happened to the brother? Huh? Where the brother at? Where is the other elder?
Her brother.
Yeah, her brother.
Oh, man. I only seen him a couple of times when I know he got a YouTube channel now.
Oh, shit. Did you see what he had to say about this?
Wendy brother. I wasn't really paying no attention to him. It just seemed like he was just trying to be a little attention whore. This was a while ago. This was before she really, really hit rock bottom.
Yeah, he was
when her
mad
brother
at
had
her
the little YouTube channel.
She wouldn't come and see her dad. And then they kept asking Wendy, do you miss your family? And she said, no, she don't miss her family. But then they said, what about your son? What about your son? And she said, okay. So it looked like she has a heart spot for her son, but clearly it don't look like she be thinking about her son that much at all. Because if you thought about your son, you would want your son with you all the time. And I don't get those vibes that she
you would
really
think she'd be screaming out for her son now.
Huh?
You would think she'd be screaming out for her son right now,
Yeah, Yeah, it
If
seemed
she,
like
you
it's
know,
for
if she
show.
really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it seemed like it's for show. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's something
I want
about
to
it.
be with
It's
my
something about
son.
it.
I want to be with my mama. Well, bitch, why can't y'all be together? Huh?
Exactly, because I know if it was my mom, I'd be right there.
Mm,
Be right there with her.
mm, mm, mm. What
But I'm gonna let
made,
you go,
what,
Gigi.
oh, you going to leave me by myself up here? Okay. I'm playing. Go ahead. I
No,
know you
I
got
won't
things to
leave
do.
you.
I know you got things to do, but
I'm
I
just gonna eat this little
appreciate you.
Chinese food.
Ooh, don't that sound, I know you going to bust that thing. Mm.
Yes, I am. It just came not too long ago.
Ooh, I need to be on a
Yes.
diet. My family just told me. They said the reason why I'm gaining all this weight because I'm eating too much processed foods, and I ain't never thought about it like that. I said, well,
Yeah, but that'd be the best time.
is it a pill that's an anti-processor that I can take that just anti all the processed foods?
Mhm.
I'm looking for
I
one.
wish.
I take one of the pills every
I
time I
wish.
eat some processed food. I just take a pop a pill. But I don't think I
Exactly.
got to do some more digging. I'm sure somebody got to create some shit. But I'm
You
gonna
can
let
get
you
on that
go.
Ozempic like everybody else.
But it's Chinese food. Do they put processed stuff in there? Do the preservatives in that Chinese food?
Well, I tell them not to put MSG in mine. That's the
Oh.
only thing like with the MSG. But no, this is all natural.
But
Broccoli, some
yeah,
chicken, some.
Chinese, they make that shit fresh, don't they?
Oh yes, the one I go to,
Yeah.
China one. Oh yes,
China one. Well, you
they
know
make
what
it
remind me
fresh.
of China White from Foxy Brown album.
Oh
But
no.
China Down, what was she thinking, right? Mm-mm. Now
Mhm.
she called herself
Mm-mm.
the man Tupac or the female Tupac. But okay, pizza, that's fresh, right? Pizza's fresh.
Uh, some of them are
Mm.
like if you go to like Pizza Hut or something,
Yeah,
but
but I
not the
guess
frozen kind, of course.
that meat, when they bust that meat, that
It's
meat
not,
probably ain't
yeah, the
fresh.
pepperoni and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
that stuff is
love
very
it
processed.
meaty. I love a meaty piece. All right, I'm gonna let you go,
Of
baby.
course you do.
You know I do.
All
Go
right.
ahead, bye. Calling from 571. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. I'm so glad you didn't call me. Talk about it. What's going on? 571. They done hung up. What is up with y'all keep calling and hanging up? Okay, listen. The phone lines are open right now. So if you want to call and call in and you don't want to wait, feel free. Please call me. Call me now. I love to talking to my peoples. It ain't nothing like it. So getting back to Wendy Williams, they did put up an article right here. And it says Wendy Williams admit to drinking an entire bottle of vodka overnight by herself while in the bed sick with dementia. Okay. Well, tell Wendy, since y'all say she's in her right form of mind, all you have to do is say, Wendy, who bought you the alcohol? Wendy, who gave you the alcohol? Y'all done ask Wendy all these questions, but you're not going to ask her the most common sense question. And it's Wendy, who gave you that alcohol, Wendy? Where you get that alcohol from, Wendy? Now, if she's in her right frame of mind, like y'all claim to be, then she'll tell you, such and such gave her the alcohol. Duh. And I want to know, did they ever ask her who gave her the alcohol? Where's she getting the alcohol from? Press 1 if they mentioned it and they asked her the question. Press 4 if they didn't ask the question. I mean, they playing dumb. I don't got time for no games. Calling from 716. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. Oh, listen, 716. You keep calling and hanging up. What the hell is going on? I don't know why y'all like to play on my top. Please stop playing on my top. I'm working right now. I'm busy at work, and y'all keep playing with me. Okay? Shit, you see I'm struggling. Go play with them big old YouTubers that got thousands and thousands of views at one time. Hell, shit. You know? Come on now, G. Well, hey, that's what I'm saying, Porter. What is really going on? What's really going on? So I want to play a little clip of this.
Happen to notice one of your specialty items. Did you drink this whole thing today?
So it feels staged. It feels staged. This is my first time looking at it, and it feels staged. Did this feel staged to anybody? Press 1 if it feels staged. Press 2 if it does not. It feel like this is scripted. It feel like Kevin, or I'm calling the man Kevin. It feels like Will, the manager. He said, let's do this scene. And, we got to tell the truth. You're really an alcoholic, and I'm going to put it on display like you're an alcoholic. And tell the people, child, I think it's Will behind it. He's trying to act like somebody's giving her the alcohol, but he's around her 24/7. He's the one that's doing this documentary. I think Will is a sick puppy. Calling from 818. You're live on the air. Welcome to the mess. You know what? Y'all keep calling here on these different ass numbers. Do you know how much time it take me to say welcome to the messy sweet spot? I don't want to keep on saying that. Why they keep playing on me, y'all? Can I get some real callers? They keep calling and hanging up, but I think that's quite rude. I don't mess with y'all, so why you fucking with me? Okay? So it's just so sad out here in these streets with this Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is not coming back, and people are not feeling sorry for Wendy. They say Wendy have destroyed a lot of people with her mouth all throughout the years, and not one time did she feel, bad for a lot of things that she did and she caused. She felt so powerful being on that seat judging and taking down everybody, and now she's in the hot seat, and I guess other people, her fans, want people to, feel sorry for her, to have some patience with her. Hell, I don't think Wendy, if you ask Wendy, if I say, Wendy, do you think people should feel sorry for you in your condition? I think Wendy would say, hell no. Why would they feel sorry for me? It is what it is. I have it, and hell, I don't think she'll feel sorry. Or she'll feel that way that her fans are. I'm reading here on the comment section, Lord, somebody else calling. And all that playing around on my top, it makes me more paranoid now. When I have a real caller, now I'm more paranoid because I'm like, here we go again. But you know what? 571, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
I feel like this is karma, She focused on her career, she focused on her husband, and I don't know, I feel like her family just want to get what they deserve.
What do they family deserve?
I guess they felt like they was left out, like she didn't really pay no attention to them. So maybe that's what they wanted.
They want her attention when she's not in the right frame of mind.
No, like when she was on her show, on her radio, and she was getting all that money. She obviously, her brother wanted to be famous. All that kind of stuff. But I don't think she really helped them out.
She was selfish.
This is their way of life.
She was selfish,
basically.
And she said all she wanted was fame, and that's what she got. So maybe she sold her soul to the devil. Because she got Hollywood. She said all she wanted to care about is to be famous. And you know what that reminds me of, caller?
What?
Monique. If you listen to Monique, she said all she wanted to do was to be famous, and that's why she ain't think about no damn kid. So it's a lot of working women, working mothers out here in the working field in entertainment. They don't give a damn about these kids. Okay, they want that fame and they want attention. And she got it. She got the fame, she got attention, she did what she needed to do, and she got it. But at what price? She had to pay the price. And it's a price to get to Hollywood, and you can see she is paying that price because this is not an innocent person. Wendy Williams, she was a horrible person. She was not innocent, nice, and sweet, okay? She was very bitter, spicy, and hot. So, everybody say it's a price when you get into that Hollywood. So she is paying the price, and we are seeing it right before our eyes.
Maybe that's why her son, spent all that money. Like he was like, hey, I'm entitled to this stuff. You skipped out on my life. You paid more attention to my father. You paid more attention to the show, your radio career, and all these other celebrities. And I'm over here being raised by who? Sharina, Kevin Sr. Like, so I mean, I can see his point of view, but yeah, Wendy definitely made her bed, and that's what she got to lay in. So
now, when you say her son was spending all that money, what did he spend money on? Please inform me.
Oh, like his birthday party. I think that was like $100K. He spent like $80K in Uber Eats for the people attending his parties and stuff like that. He spent a lot of money, and I think that's why her account was like locked from Wells Fargo.
Why was her son 21? That's a grown man. Why was he doing all that? And what age was he spending this money on? That was so irresponsible.
Yeah, but you know what? She raised him. Like that's how she raised him.
But you know what?
That's
she
a
was
direct reflection
She
on
was
her.
the man in the relationship. She was a working person. Where was the daddy at? Because he was the woman in the relationship. He was the nurturer. His job was to take care of the kids and nurture them. So they switched roles. It was a role reversal.
Yeah.
So why wasn't
he was
he
clapping
teaching the
Sharina?
son? He was clapping them
Sharina.
cheeks.
So yeah, he was tag teaming Sharina, and I think they was in some stuff, but that's just my perspective on it.
Well,
I'm about
what
to go
type
get me
of
something to
father
eat
is
too.
that? How are you teaching your son any better when you cheating and you hurting the one that he loved the most? And your son is watching
Wendy
this.
allowed that. Even they said Sharina would go on trips with them and everything. Like Wendy, I think Wendy knew that. She just didn't want them to have a baby.
Wow. So what does that do to a man, like a boy that watches his mom be allowing the father to betray her and disrespect her in her face, and he's just okay with that? What type of lesson does that teach the son? To me, it teaches him, shit, I might as well use you too, mom. Everybody else using you. You ain't shit, So if
Yeah,
you don't stand
definitely.
up for yourself, if you don't have no self-respect for yourself, who else will? It's just like walking down the street and you don't got no clothes on. Who gonna respect you when you don't respect yourself? It comes with yourself. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna respect
They
a
should have
mom
two
just
vans
because
take
you're
care
a
of it.
mom. Hell,
Hmm?
mothers get disrespected all the time. Dads do too. Kids do get disrespected all the time. So these are still individuals. I know people are so stuck on that title. Well, she's the mom. Do you know how many moms get disrespected? And you know how many moms disrespect other people and their kids? And that don't mean shit.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation.
So he was
Well,
out
I just
here
wanted to say
spending.
that.
Well, thank you. He was out here spending all that
No
money,
problem.
and that's why Wendy cut him off. Hello? He didn't hung the fuck up. Can I get a notice? Okay. All right. Calling from 818. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. Are you there? Hello?
Like some booty. Why you hang up on me? Hold on, Mom. We're gonna call the police, okay?
You see how they do? Can you please stop playing on my phone? Hello? 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 Do y'all see what's going on? Because I'm telling the truth about Wendy Williams. They want to target me. They want to play on my time. Okay? Man, oh man, I want to know from everybody out there, if you had dementia, if you was in the mind frame of Wendy Williams, would you want your family to record you and put you out here on social media. Would you want that? Press 1 if that's what you would want. Press 5 if no, you do not want, your family to showcase you in that manner. I don't know why, but I got taste for some pizza now. I know I don't need to be eating no pizza, but I want some pizza. I think I'm going to order me a pizza. All right. So call in. Feel free to call in. We want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Okay. Gigi got them stocked. Honey, can y'all please call in? Y'all know I love to talk to my messy treats, my party crashers. If you guys love me for real, call in. My live streams are really about me talking to my fans and gossiping with you guys on hot topics. That's the only reason why I come here to do live streams, is to gossip with you guys. All right. So feel free to call in. No, I have not seen Bruce Willis. He's a white man. Let me stop because I'm going to sound ignorant, but I don't know shit about no Bruce Willis. So I'm looking on the sidelines, and people are saying crazy how they film you when you at your lowest. And that's the problem. They should not have done this. I don't want my mama to be seen like this. Ain't no way. If I'm Wendy Williams' son or daughter, I would participate in this foolishness. Why was the family participating in this shit? They did it to get a check. Little Kevin, he still want to have 100K and 50K birthday parties. That's why he did it. Will, he want the money. I think they all up in it. I don't think she's safe nowhere. I don't think she's safe, because no way I would want to showcase my mom out here in these streets looking like this, acting like this. I don't want you guys, your last memory of my mother like this. No, that is so... No, my mama wouldn't even want that in her right frame of mind. No, no, no. But we are here, so I want to know, what you say in these comments. I miss you, Gigi. I miss you too, full of life, but you see where you been at? I've been here. Where your ass been? How that was some serious robot prank. Oh, yeah, you see how they pranking on me? Okay. So I'm going to read and react to other people comments. It says, she don't even sound like she drank that whole bottle. They're playing with her. People are saying that this was staged. This whole act that she drank the whole bottle, people are saying they can tell she did not even drink the whole bottle. They're acting, you guys. They're doing acting skits. And it's all Will, and he's all doing it trying to sell and produce this show, because as a producer or a manager, his job is to make content with Wendy Williams. And they've been trying to make content, and everything else failed. Do you guys remember when they kept saying, we're doing a podcast? We're doing a podcast. Press 1 if you remember them saying, we're going to do a podcast. The Wendy Williams podcast is coming soon. What happened to that podcast? She's not in her right frame of mind to do anything. That's why you see so many cuts. They got to do edits and all this. She cannot focus. If you sit there and have a conversation with Wendy Williams, girl, honey, it's going to be like talking to a 5-year-old. She not going to comprehend. She's going to be in and out. She got these long-ass pauses and the bucking-ass eyes, what she do. And that's why they said podcast, because they know when Wendy Williams is looking at somebody, she get distracted. She start having ADHD, start looking at the walls, looking up everywhere. Hell, and I don't know if she would strike somebody, So they got her looking crazy on purpose to sell this documentary. And Will, he's getting a big check behind it. The kids, they're getting a big check behind it as well. Everybody getting cut. But Wendy Williams not getting no money. How is this going to profit Wendy Williams? She can't buy a car. She can't buy a house. She's have to be dependent on other people. So it's not helping her. She keep on saying she don't got no money. She don't got no money. But yet she's driving around in a luxury vehicle. Yet all she got in her clothes are designer bags. Nobody believes that Wendy Williams is poor. She's not homeless. A lot of people are going through horrible times right now. A lot of people are horrible. Wendy Williams is far from it. Now, did they take their money? Allegedly, yes. That I don't know what she signed. What contract did Wendy Williams sign to give them the rights to her money in Wells Fargo. I guess they say she signed some type of agreement. If she ever would lose her mind, then she would have advisors and people that would do this. And why is that? Because she didn't trust anybody in her life. She lived a very lonely life. The only people that she had was her audience members. And that was not even her friends. They just liked her for gossiping about people. But if she left that and she was not Wendy Williams, hell. Okay, we got a caller. Calling from 111, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this, Anonymous? Hello? Hello? 111? Anonymous? Hello? I don't know why. Why do y'all like to play these games? I'm sitting up here trying to do serious commentary, and y'all keep on playing with me. Why is that? Huh? Please leave me alone. I'm trying to take this job seriously. I mean, I can't catch a break. I really can't. And before I forget to mention, I just got to add this to the commentary. I don't know if you guys know. Stop it. They put pause on Cam Newton. Cam Newton, they jumped on him. Yeah, they wore his butt out, and he had a witchy witch hat, but they wore him out, child. All right, so people are reacting to Wendy Williams insulting her publicist. Now we got some more callers. I hope. Listen, y'all. Calling from 626. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all this? Hello?
I think everybody looks shady.
Huh?
From the sun. I said I think everyone looks shady from the sun to Will, everybody.
Yes. Talk about that son, because we don't talk enough about him, because he fooled everybody. He got everybody thinking he's so damn innocent on that interview, how nice and just calm with no emotion he talking. Talk about that son real quick.
The son has glassy eyes, so I think the son's on meth. And I think that for you to spend $100K for your mama's birthday and for you $80K, y'all's not doing something with the money. Something shady about it.
What was that $100K for when you know your mama not in her right frame of mind? I don't get it.
Exactly. And then the courts have to step in. So somebody in her family was using her. And
a lot of people was using her. Yes, a lot of people was using her. Y'all just so rude. Y'all could at least say y'all leaving. Y'all just hang up. Now, if I was just to hang y'all asses up, then what? Caller from 740, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
I just got you chicken fried rice and some moose.
Hello?
I can't do something.
Hello? Hello?
And then I got to go to all these different
hello? Do y'all hear that? I hear somebody. Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot.
Hi. My opinion on that whole situation is I feel like I understand her what she's going through because she's in a deep depression, and I feel like her alcoholism and her drug addiction was to numb her from her husband cheating, because I dealt with the same situation, dealing with my husband cheating and going to prison and stuff, so I know what she's going through. I dealt with the same situation, but I feel like her dementia and her other stuff has got her, with the drugs and alcohol, really got her messed up.
Yeah, got her all messed up. Now, do you think they should have aired this on TV? If this was your mama, would you want her to be aired?
Well, honestly, there's a difference between rich people and poor people. Honestly, and I feel like, yeah, because they're holding her money, and I feel like who are the people that's holding her money? Why would the bank hold that lady's money and keep her money and she earned that money.
Because that's what she
does for her money.
signed.
It's her
She
money.
signed that contract. She signed her life away. She sold her soul.
Yeah, she shouldn't have done that. Like I
Yeah,
don't
but
agree with
that's
that. She should have
but that's
never done that.
why it's because she signed those contracts. But this is something we already knew. We knew this from years back. It's nothing new that they're telling me in this
poor
documentary. It's nothing new that they
poor
told
person
in the
that don't have-
documentary.
A poor person that's under poverty is going through the same situation she's going through, because I dealt with the same situation, except I don't have dementia or nothing like that, but with my husband cheating on me and going to prison and stuff like that. And I've been with him 26 years and going through a dark place in my life. I understand what she's going through, but the reason her stuff is in light is because of her money, period. If she was poor, none of this would be aired. They don't give no crap.
Well, yeah, if she was poor, she wouldn't be Wendy Williams. I mean, the reason why people are in tune because they are invested in Wendy
And
Williams.
all the people I feel like that's around her is around her for her money. Like a lot of people, that's them yes people that people are talking about and doing what she tells them to do. And like when I watched last night, she said, just shut up and go order some food and get fatter. Like that was rude. Rude. Like, and people just deal with it because they need that paycheck. People are struggling in this world these days. People need that paycheck, so they shut up and go mind their business and still get that paycheck.
And I wonder what
Anybody
have
else,
Wendy
if
Williams.
If that lady was working at Wendy's and somebody said, just shut up and go get you some food and get fatter, would she still be working at Wendy's?
Hell no.
Or would she have walked out?
Walking out. Ain't nobody about to deal with that.
Okay.
We all deserve respect, but I don't think they should have aired that out because it does not show Wendy in a good light. And we're going to be left with Wendy even having a horrible. She already got a bad reputation. Why even make it worse?
Right, and I feel like her mental's not there. You obviously see her mental's not there. Mentally, she's not capable of dealing with people and being out there. Like when she went to that vape store and rode around the block 16 times and she didn't know where she's at. Like, hello, y'all know she's not right. You should have just been like, this is the right one, and tricked her and went on about your business. And I don't know. I just feel like people is just there for money, money, money.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about that money.
Yep, and it's sad, but I want to know this too. Did Wendy put herself out here just about money, that was only her worth? Before she fell ill, was she a caring, loving mother? Did she give back to her people, or did she just throw money at problems? Who was Wendy before she fell ill? I think it plays a major part on how people are treating her today.
Well, we don't know her. We didn't know her. Like, we know her on television, and that's it. But I honestly feel like she did love her husband, and she did love her son, and I feel like she did have a bad addiction problem, and nobody dealt with any of her problems and just rode the train with her. But
I don't know if I feel
do
that
feel
way.
Like she's all about being a star. I want to be famous. I don't care about money.
That's what she loved. That's what she loved. I don't know if she really
Just get out of my
loved
picture.
everything
This is my
else.
picture.
She loved fame. And she even mentioned that. That's
Dang,
all
I
she
don't
cared
even
about.
think she
Right
cares about the
now,
money. She wants
all
people
she
to take
would,
pictures of her.
right now, all she cares about is getting back to be famous. That's all she think about. She want to be back to being Wendy Williams. And it's not going to happen. And they're not being honest with her. They keep gassing her up. We going to do this. We going to do that. They're going to see you on this. They're going to talk about you on that.
Unless she does some serious intake, no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing, like serious, getting her health back on order, eating right, and doing some serious inpatient rehab, the road's over for her.
Honey, the road is already over. But if I was around her, I would tell her this: Wendy, don't you want to get on camera? Don't you want to be famous? You cannot be famous drinking alcohol. You cannot have no alcohol in your system if you want to be back famous, Wendy. Stop it.
Yeah, she's pretty much done because she chooses alcohol over everything. You can see it in the videos. She even told the dude to leave the empty bottle there. Leave it there. Leave it. Like, what is she gonna do with an empty bottle?
Yeah, people are saying she admitted
it's a
she
sad
loved
story.
the
It's sad.
attention.
It's sad.
Yeah, she's in love with she loved being famous, I feel, more than she loved her kids and that guy Kevin.
I'm with you. She even said it. I've been wanting to be famous since I was 6 years old, and that's all that matters to me is being famous. I choose fame over money.
How could you be in a position where you was famous and your husband was cheating on you and you went on trips with your husband girlfriend?
I couldn't do that. I'd be in prison. Like, it just wouldn't happen. Like, and
that's
the
another reason why I feel like she didn't really love him. It was more so a business deal, and don't make me look bad. Because
from what I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard Kevin was her dealer before he was her manager.
Right. Don't that remind you of Will? Ain't Will her dealer when it comes to that alcohol? He want to act like he don't give her alcohol, but he be giving her alcohol. He is the one.
He just wanted to play a good part for that show, so he wasn't getting downgraded. So people wasn't, like, bashing him on the internet. That's all it was. Because, you know, he's a yes man, too, for her.
Yes, he is.
But that's all I had to say, ma'am, and I was glad talking with you.
I'm glad. Please call me back more often. I enjoyed you.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right, well, call in, y'all. We don't got no phone calls right now, so if you call in, you get in real quick, okay? So, Oh, my God. Offset, I see you up in here. You want me to talk about Cardi so bad. So what else do you guys have to say about this Wendy Williams? We only got 30 minutes in the queue, so feel free to call in right now to talk to us about this because it's really getting ridiculous out here. I'm reading on the sidelines. They say they need for clickbait is disgusting. My dad had dementia. He turned from a quiet, elegant man to an angry, aggressive one. Please just give people grace and show some compassion. And the world has become okay. So people are saying she's ill. If she's ill, she should not be on TV. Unless this was a show dedicated to people with mental illness, she should not be on TV doing all this. Wendy Williams has a whole reputation. It's a business. Wendy Williams, she's a brand. Wouldn't you say Wendy Williams is a brand? Press 1 if Wendy Williams is a brand. Press 2 if Wendy Williams is not a brand. And when they displayed this documentary, they took away from the brand. The brand is done with. The brand is over. It's over. It is a wrap. And now we just going to have to treat Wendy not like Wendy Williams, but just like any other mental patient, because that is what it is. This is no longer Wendy. This is just a regular, older woman that has dementia, and she's going through the stages of her demise. And people are saying that she's at the angry stage, and they have different stages. So it's just going to go downhill from here. They say there's no cure for this. Them feet are fucked up. Them eyes are bucking out. And it's just like, have you ever hear about that story, Dorian Gray? It's a novel that I watched or read when I was a child. And it was about, I think it was so long, but this is what I remember. It was a guy, Dorian. He sold his soul to be the most gorgeous person in the world and to be youthful. But they had the painting. In the painting, you can see him getting old. In the painting, you can see him getting ill. But in real life, he was young until a certain clock ran out. Now, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Girl, do I got dementia? Shit. Do you know when you trying to make a point and then you telling a story, you like, what the fuck? What the hell? Why am I selling this? I don't know. I seen a caller. Where you at? Call back. Okay, call back. Call me now. Okay. Y'all are so impatient. Y'all just call and hang up. Call and hang up. Call and hang up. So here it is, Wendy Williams. Yeah, they are talking about how she was insulting those people. But yeah, they should protect her and not have her out here to save the legacy because she is a brand. It says, I could never be her assistant. I will be laughing all day. I can't even take her serious. How can SNA just treated a living assistant? Is she okay? Now, if you don't want people to feel this way, to have this type of comments, then you don't put her out here like that. Why are you putting her out knowing how the world is? Poor girl, I know. And then, is this going to be good for Wendy Williams' health? When Wendy Williams read all the articles and they're talking shit about her, is it going to help her health? Press 10 if she read these articles where they talking crap about her. Is it going to help her? Press 10 if it's going to help her. Press 20 if it's not going to help her. You know she's going to pick up the magazines. You know she's going to want to see what people are saying about her. And I don't know if this is going to help her mentally. It's not going to help her. You know the answer. Calling from 302. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Hello.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I had flashbacks because I'm a CNA, and when she was going through it and cussing people out, I've had patients that had dementia, and it is real. It's sad, but sometimes it's like, they go in and out. And when I saw her, I'm like, oh my gosh, like she is not Wendy no more.
Yeah, Wendy is gone. So tell me, what happens after the angry stage?
Well, they can come up out of it, and the thoughts will come back, like either be short term or long term. But her memory, I don't know if she has short term or long term, because she could remember like who people are, but then it's like she would say something, and then it's like, did she really mean that? And then she pop out of it, and then she's nice again. So I don't know. It's just real sad, even though things happen to people, and she's drinking though. You said she almost drank a whole bottle of liquor. So,
girl,
that can't make things
this
any
shit
better.
is a mess. And let's not forget, this is all scripted. So they edit, and this is production. This is not a real life situation. So we don't know if it's short or learned, But you say after the angry stage, they stop being angry, and then they do what?
No, it's just like a back and forth thing. It's like no end to it. It's like one day they could be happy, or it could be a second they're happy, then they're mad again. It's just like triggers, or just like even sundowners. Like at nighttime, she could get more erratic, So you never know, but it's real. It's like a lot on your mental. If you feel like a caregiver, because those people around here, they're like a bunch of caregivers to her.
Mm-hmm. Now they say it's stages. So I was asking, what's the stage after this?
Oh, with her mind going in and out. They say after a while people pass. So I don't know.
So death is after this?
It just goes downhill. You start losing your functions. Like she might forget to go to the bathroom. Then the next will be like not eating, and it just goes down.
Hold on. What's the stages of dementia? All right, so I'm looking it up. Hold on.
Okay.
They said the early stage is also known as mild. It's still moving. Okay, is it done? Shit. You know what? Let's listen.
Dementia is a progressive condition, meaning it gets worse over time. It's usually described in 3 stages: early stage, middle stage, and late stage. Here's a basic overview. 1. Early stage, also known as mild dementia. In this stage, the person may start to show symptoms like memory loss, getting lost in familiar places, having trouble handling money and paying bills, repeating questions, taking longer to complete normal daily tasks, and displaying poor judgment. These changes are often small to start with, but for someone with dementia they will gradually become severe enough to affect daily life. 2. Middle stage, also known as moderate dementia. This stage is typically the longest and can last for many years. As dementia progresses to the middle stage, the person may have increasing difficulty with tasks such as following directions, recognizing relatives and friends, remembering recent events or personal history, and dealing with new situations. They may also start to experience personality and behavior changes. 3. Late stage, also known as severe dementia. In the
Hold on.
Downhill.
They said, why did it stop?
Dementia is a progressive condition.
No, we're not about to start all over again.
Who's that, Siri, you asking?
Hell yeah. Also known as severe shit, girl. If I don't know, because I can't depend on these men, these niggas to know, I call them. I say, how you know it? They don't know shit. So, honey, Siri is my man, okay?
Yeah, he'll help you out.
Hell
with
yeah.
anything.
This internet is my man. Shit. They got all the answers for me. Okay, if I want to start a business. You can't ask these niggas shit. They don't know shit.
No,
Also
they're looking at you.
Huh?
I said they're looking at you for answers.
You know that ain't right. Yeah, I had this other nigga talking about we going to business. We want to go to 30-20 split. I'm thinking he talking about he want me to get the 30 and he 20. He talking about he want the 30 and me the 20.
Oh gosh, no, he's a kid. That's
yeah.
You were dependent. I'm gonna write you off my taxes.
Girl, he's 30 years old. He 30. He got 11 inches. He got 11 inches, girl. That and he fine, but he don't got no car. You know what I mean? Yes,
They never have cars with all that.
Right. You know, I was talking dumb. I was talking real stupid. So I was playing his ass. I said, you know what? If I was in love, I said, if you was my man and I was in love with you, I'd probably give you 40%. Now I just take the 10 because that's how loyal I am.
No.
Honey, listen. He gave a dumb answer. I gave a dumb answer back. And guess what? He said, "Ooh, I love that. You my type." I said, "I know you love the dummies." Okay.
I bet you think I am. Please.
The crash dummies, yeah. But get back here. It says individual lost the ability. Now this is the last stage. The individual lost the ability to respond to their environment, to carry on a conversation. They still make words and phrases.
I don't mean to cut you off. Did you see was she hitting on the trainer? I wasn't comfortable. She was telling him lower. That Wendy was there for a minute.
What did she do?
Huh?
What did she do?
The trainer was supposed to be training her legs. She didn't want to stand up. So then he said, "Come on." So he laid her down on the mat thing and was stretching her. She was like, "Put your hands lower." And I was like, and he was looking like, here. She wanted him to, like, press on her private or something. It was a bit crazy.
Yeah, and let's give a big old thank you to Trey. Trey donated $5. It says Wendy is going out bad. Yes, she is. And thanks to her family is the cause of it, because we don't need to know this. That chat for not going in on me when I called in, I was nervous. Thanks. Oh, that was you, Trey? Trey, why you ain't tell me it was you? I had no idea. I was talking to Trey. Shit. Hey, Trey, you just hung up in my face. Trey didn't say bye-bye or nothing. You know, usually on the phone, you say, okay, bye-bye.
Feet.
Yeah, Trey just hung the fuck up. I said, oh.
Well, I'm gonna try to watch part 2. I think I missed it. I was watching Baddies.
Ooh, okay, so you like watching baddies and shit. You know what? Sometimes I don't know my audience anymore, because I'm like, what do they like to watch? Because, you know I was doing a lot with that Krishan shit, so I think I got a lot of Krishan, but then I tried to way out of that, and it's just got so much confused, so I got to figure that shit out. But yeah,
I'm rooting more for the sister, because I would be the big sister. I'm not a Krishan fan. I'm more her sister fan.
Takesha.
I mean, other than the allegations, I would hope that's not true. What the big sister did to the little sister. Hopefully, Krishan's lying.
Yeah, she
Did you
is
hear
a
about
liar.
that?
Yeah, she's a liar, but I don't want. Girl, that's another
Okay.
day. Okay, so
Right, that's another
anything
story.
else about Wendy?
Okay.
What else you got for me about Wendy?
I don't know. Just the way she was insulting everybody was throwing me through a loop. I want to see her sit down with Black China. I only saw the clip through the previews, but I want to watch tonight and see if Black China says anything more to her because it kind of was a tearjerker. I was like, she really like Wendy.
Mm. Or she
I didn't
just
know she
want to
like her
be
like
on a
that.
damn show.
But her mama mean too.
This all entertainment, child. I don't trust none of them.
True.
But yeah, it might be on
That's true.
tonight.
That's true.
But yeah. So if Wendy was your mom, would you put this out? Would you put this out if this was your mom?
No, it's embarrassing because it's like this is showing her when she's at her most vulnerable and worst. And a lot of people like your mom, like in real life, like somebody like your mother, you're not gonna tell another person about your mom because they're gonna be that good for her and they're gonna laugh and eat popcorn and watch this. Like I wouldn't have let it air.
You know what it
Nah.
remind me of? It's like, would you film your mom pooping on herself and
No.
and just put it out here? Look at my mom pooped on herself. Ooh wee. That's what it's
Yeah,
like. It's
that's-
like, okay, ooh, she shitting on herself. This is what she really like. She just keep on shitting all the time. Look at this shit.
No, that boy know better. Even the nephew, like they should have came together and be like, nah, don't air this. They could get money another way.
I mean,
Look at your mom shitting on herself.
Right. Ooh, mama, you stink. Ooh, y'all smell that shit. She did it again. Mama shitted on herself. Look at this, y'all. Look. You still shitting, mama? Now, why would you want that out here on this internet? That's what it's giving.
Yeah, it's sad. It is so sad.
She laying in the bed with shit, just shitting.
Yeah, she ain't treat him that bad. He got to put his mama up there like that.
No, they say he was spending a whole bunch of money, $80,000 on his birthday. Now, this was when Wendy was in good health or she was in bad health.
I think she spoiled him because that was her only child, so she did good things for him. But I think I don't know the whole story, but the people that's in charge of her money, I think it's kind of a good thing because what if her ex-husband went through her money while she's going through this? You know what I'm saying? So I guess they're kind of good in a way, protecting it, so the wrong people don't touch it. But they shouldn't. I don't think they should have closed the boy out because that's his mother and that's her only child. Like he should be the next step to handle that. Even though he's young, but still like
right now about
she
the
would
shit,
want to give
about the shitting comment. People are saying that's wrong. I hope I don't get that way. And what else you saying? That's not funny. It is not funny, but that is comparable to this right here with Wendy Williams. It is sad.
Yeah,
it
putting
is depressing.
her on display
it's
like
not.
that.
And unfortunately, we all gonna be shitting on ourselves one day because all of our bowels
We
gonna
all
stop.
shit on ourselves before.
Yeah, when we came out. But even when we get older, you as a nurse, you know that your bowels gonna stop working. If you make it to see that age, So we all gonna be in that state, unfortunately, if we get to make it that age.
At least she got somebody to clean her butt.
Right. I have family that was elder that did that. Shit, it was part of the process of them getting older,
Yeah.
So I guess it's about to be on now. It says, I don't care what you're suffering with. You're not about to disrespect me. That's how you feel about me anyway. So people are taking it to heart how she was talking to to her assistants, and they're not here for it. They said,
the nail lady. She was like, "What are you, stupid?" I was like, "Oh, why she say that?"
Now, could you imagine if Wendy Williams start to interview people? Do you think that's a good idea in her state that she's in?
No. It wouldn't go nowhere. It'll be dead air because they'll be like, were you asking me a question? Or they'll be staring at each other. Her eyes, too. I know that's grave disease, but...
It's distracting.
When you Yeah, when you having a conversation or someone, you got to have that connection. And I don't. She's as good as a podcaster. She should just do podcasts.
That's like Netta Bumps. Cause you see Miss Wendy Williams with them eyes and Miss Netta Bumps and Wendy interviewing Netta. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. It's too distracting.
No. You have to listen to her. You can't look.
But she still got a nice voice. Wendy still have a nice voice. It's just she's in and out of it.
And she still has a sense of humor, you know?
Yeah. Yes, she does.
She's kind of funny sometimes.
But she is funny with the clips they show, but I don't think it's consistent. Don't you know how a podcast, you got to keep talking? I believe that they get moments and times and clips, and they crib it and they edit it all together. But
or she need a good co-host, like maybe a guy that's gonna, he gonna probably do most of the work to pull stuff out of her.
Will would love to do that. Will would love to do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to watch it and see.
Yeah,
it's gonna probably be
rerunning
and running.
Oh, they say it's on
what
now.
time is it now? I think it's on now. It's on now.
All right. Well, let me get on out of here so they can watch it, and I won't be a burden.
Okay.
All right. Love you, boo. All right. So I'll let her go. So do you guys all want to watch Wendy thing now? Press 1 if you say you want to watch Wendy thing now. What happened? Carla, what you say? All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys watch Wendy Williams part 2. I'll come back on tonight. Now, when I come back tonight, do you guys want me to talk about Wendy? Press 1. Or you want me to talk about Krishan? Press 2. Okay, so I'm going to come back on tonight after that Wendy thing. I don't know who I'm talking about, Krishan, or I'm going to talk about Wendy. Put in the comment section who y'all want me to talk about. I'm about to go order this pizza. I don't need to, but I'm going to. Oh, God. I need to get my ass on the treadmill. Well, I enjoyed you. I enjoyed Trey. I enjoyed everybody that called in. Oh, y'all want me to stay on? Okay, press 0 if you just want me to stay on. Huh? What y'all want? What y'all want? Met the Man, be happy. Watch it live with us. How can I watch it live? My TV downstairs. I would love to watch it live with y'all, but my TV downstairs. Can I watch it live with y'all? I would love that, but my TV downstairs, unfortunately. All right, well, next time I set it up, okay? All right, I love you guys. DJ, where you at? DJ?
Thank you for using Blog Talk